Alright, let's talk about the elephant in the room.
And we are dialing back Emma Frost and Captain America just a bit.
And at first glance, when I listen to that, I'm thinking it can't be anything that bad. Nothing that bad at all. Like, you surely can't be nerfing a character that just got a nerf a season ago, half a season ago. And then again, they only said it was a slight nerf, not a major nerf, a slight nerf. I feel like as a Cap man, there are only like really two major, big, dangerous things in Cap's kit as of this very moment. And me personally, I feel like it would either be the alt or the team up with Bucky. Because I feel like this is also, again, just me personally as a Cap man, that Cap's ult is very dangerous, but it's also situational. It's not an ult you can just pop in, oh yeah, team wipe. Say for example, Cap pops his ult and just isolates a specific character. He can just gain so much value. And when I go into terms of value, it's like if Cap is actively isolating squishies, like a healer or a DPS or a tank, solo tanking, like he's going to be distracting them as his whole team pushes up as well with overshield and obliterates their whole backline or whoever does problem at that set time. And then with the team up with Bucky, it gives him so much confidence to dive into a backline, wasting all of his movement and even Ricochet shield if he wants to just get out of there safely, as long as Bucky is in close proximity or in visual eyesight of Cap. And also, in certain situations, that team up also does a lot of damage because it does splash damage, and it also slows the enemies whoever got hit by them in close proximity. So if Cap and Bucky is actively focusing one person, that is an easy follow-up for Bucky's ult. And majority of the time, that can be also led to the team being wiped as well. So I would understand if one of those two things, or if both of those things would get nerfed, because I can understand how those can be exploited to a certain extent. But then I just get more into the video, and there's more I passed, but we're gonna get into that very soon. But look at this first.
Next, let's dive into our duelists. Scarlet Witch, Blade, and Moon Knight are all receiving buffs, them stronger and more competitive.
And from my knowledge, I feel like Blade deserves the buff, but Scarlet Witch and Moon Knight? Are we serious right now? And this is to make them stronger and competitive, but I feel like I see them enough in competitive. Yeah, but it's something with these developments of Moon Knight, because he gets a buff every other season, little by little. And PS, as a Cap main, I see enough of Scarlet Witch in my games. So this is just me personally. I feel like she's the last person that needs a buff at all. I don't know what's with rivals buffing these easy play characters. But before I go into depth with Duelist, they also did this too.
Now, let's talk about our approach to balance in Season 4.0. First up, Vanguards, we've heard your feedback, and we want to give some certain heroes more room to shine. Both Penny Parker and Thor will see some improvements to their ultimate abilities, giving them more playmaking potential.
Like Thor's ult buff, that's good. That's really good news to hear. But buffing Penny Parker's ult, that is extremely outrageous. And then have the audacity to say for better playmaking potential. No, it's to infest the whole damn map with mines. Cause if there's a Penny on the team, they're running Rocket and they're infesting the whole map. So good luck trying to push the point when it's Convoy and Penny's on the defensive and you're getting blown up by 1,000 mines. And it's even worse on Domination, because if she angles them a certain way along with the rockets, you're never going to touch. Good luck touching. And I know you're sitting there thinking like, bruh, yeah, just shoot the fucking mines. No one's shooting the mines. Those shits are how group walls used to apply in Season 0. No one is shooting those mines because it doesn't bother them until they're not being able to touch point. And they're shifting the blame at everyone else. Mind you, if you're any dive character at all, she can CC you every 3 seconds with her web. And I ain't gonna lie, quote me on this one, but I think the team comp may be Angela fucking Penny, bro. Just for the simple fact, Angela can fly around and dive on whoever she wants if Penny mines are blocking the whole damn team. And her ult's gonna be even more powerful. But besides that, let's get right back into the duelist information.
We are making a few tactical nerfs. Squirrel Girl's long-range poke is being turned down. Black Panther's survivability is being somewhat reduced. And Cyrax's burst damage is getting a slight adjustment. Our goal here is to bring these heroes in line with the rest of the roster for a more balanced experience.
And all that right there is probably the only good thing that I see other than Angela and Daredevil coming out of season 4. So far, nerfing Squirrel, I feel like that was much needed. Nerfing Panther, that would lead it to a certain extent. And nerfing Psylocke is somewhat needed, but it was good. Now, the reason why I say the Squirrel Girl nerf was much needed was because as a Captain America main, I see a lot of Squirrel Girls in my game. And they actively be using Storm to where they're not even just getting 110 off of a burst. They're getting like 150. And that should not be fair. So, I love that nerf. And then they go on to conclude the video by saying they're gonna rework Ultron, Jeff, and Sue's ult to where they somehow will get more value in team compositions. And don't get me wrong, their healer ults aren't the best healing ults, but I feel like they can still get somewhat value off their ults. They just need to learn when to pop them. And then they also said that they were reworking Luna's ult. Pretty sure it's gonna be a nerf, if anything. But yeah, that was just some of the stuff that I wanted to talk about the devlog. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you guys think this is a Cap semi-nerf, Cap nerf season? Me personally, I think it's gonna be a Cap challenge season, if anything. It's gonna be a learning curve for a lot of Caps. Just gonna have to show a lot of more patience this season. Just be careful not to dive in and get absolutely obliterated. But yeah, this is my first time ever doing these types of videos, so if you guys really enjoyed them, let me know. Like, comment, and sub. Show your boy some love. But before I go, there's way more content coming back on this channel. It fluctuates from time to time. I'll post frequently one week, and then next week I'll be on a hiatus, and then next week I'll just post a few clips. It fluctuates. So if you guys are along for the ride, stay tuned. It's gonna be worth it. It'll be worth it only if you enjoy the content though. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, and sub. And peace. And Caps, next season, make sure to take these words to heart.
Hi, I'm Captain America, here to talk to you about one of the most valuable traits a soldier or student can have: patience. Sometimes patience is the key to victory. Sometimes it leads to very little, and it seems like it's not worth it. And you wonder why you waited so long for something so disappointing.
Yeah, but for all my Cap mates out there, just be patient. The kills will come to you. So I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. P.S. Anything I missed in this, I'll fill in the screenshots. This video had like a whole week process of going out, recorded at the beginning of the week, and then finalized at the end of the week, and then new information came out. So yeah.